aspirations from an individual standpoint and from a defensive standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, anytime we go out there as a defense, we don't want to let anyone score. So that's my main goal, is to go out there and not let the offense score any points. But personally, just go out there and make plays, get a jump start to the season, building confidence. So making a few plays would be my biggest goals out there.
We've heard your name a lot over the years, but over the years too, you've heard Isaiah Moore, Drake Thomas, Peyton Wilson. Now that those three are gone, how have you accepted the role as the guy that most people know about?
Yeah, like you said, we had three of the best linebackers, and even Jay Scott, he was a really good backer too, that helped me as I came in and grow and learn that role, being a linebacker, being the quarterback of the defense, as they would say. So I feel like I've grown and done a lot, just being put in that position, forced to talk and communicate to the younger guys. That's been a big thing for me this offseason.
You had to go up against Jordan Waters when he was at Duke. How nice is it to have him on your team now?
Yeah, I mean, that dude's a dog. He's hard to tackle. He's a big back. He's faster than a lot of people think, too, when he gets in straight lines. So it's great to have him on my side now, not having to worry about tackling him.
You've been very versatile at linebacker. Do you have a preference between where you line up?
Personally, I like being in the middle, just being able between the tackles. I feel like I'm best downhill playing in the run scheme type games. But no, I mean, wherever this defense needs me to play, I'm willing to do whatever they need. So I feel like I'm suitable and can play any position anytime they need me. So I think I can do it all.
What have you seen from the other new guys on the offensive side of the ball that are here this year?
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited for the offense and what they've brought in. I mean, a few of the new guys like Wesley, the receivers we've got, our receiver room stacked. Wesley Grimes been out there making plays. Even the younger kids like Noah, he stepped up, made some big plays. So I can't wait. Even the running back room too. We got Duke. Some of the younger backs are showing some really good stuff. So I'm really excited for them.
Speaking of the offense, usually this time of year, people talk about the defense being ahead of the offense. How do you feel like that going into the spring game is looking?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like our defense, I like to say we're the best on the field. That's how you got to feel every time you walk out there. So, but the offense is definitely bringing some challenges this year. I mean, they got so many playmakers all over the field. You got KC, you got Kari, you got all these receivers, and then as soon as you drop trying to cover a pass, they're going to hit you with a run game with a really good running back. So just trying to lock in and focus on my keys, that's the biggest thing.
Having that talent level on offense, especially during this offseason, though, how much do you feel like that's going to help during the season? You're going to go up, you face such a great set of playmakers all week, and then going out against another team, you feel like you're.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you practice against the best players. I mean, that's the best competition you can get, and having them in practice every day to go against, it pushes me to be the best I can be. So when I go out there on the field on game days, it's like another practice,
You talk about the playmakers. What about the guy that's pulling the trigger, Grayson McCall? What have you seen from him?
I love Grayson. Grayson's a really level-headed guy. He's came in, been calm, learned the playbook. He's a great decision maker on the field. Takes complete control of the offense, which I love to see, and he's a great communicator throughout the offense as well. He takes a lot of the young receivers under his wing as well. We got a bunch of young receivers, and I see him working with the young guys off the field. So it's been great. He's comfortable, it seems, so I can't wait to start it with him.
You come from a football family. What's kind of like your earliest memories, either as watching or playing? And how young were you?
Yeah, I was. I mean, as soon as I can, as far as I can remember, to be honest. I mean, y'all probably know. When I was born, my dad was actually playing in the NFL, so I just remember going to his games when I was a little kid, and then I wouldn't see him during the week as much. And then when he would come home after his games, it would be in the backyard. We'd just be throwing the ball around with my brother. So as long as I can remember, I've been playing football.
What do you think of the basketball teams right now?
What'd you say?
So what do you think of the basketball teams?
Oh, it's amazing. Anytime you see a team of a school that you go to and they're succeeding, they're doing well, it's awesome. And all the hype it brings to our school, we love that, like being an underdog a lot. It's putting us on the map. So those guys and even the girls going out there making a statement, it's huge. We love it. We're behind them all the way.
You guys were at an event Friday, like a team bonding event, but in a big auditorium or big area, you were able to watch the games.
Yeah.
And the place erupted when the guys won. What was that experience?
Oh, it was awesome, especially being with your whole team and guys. You know how those moments feel. Like you've been in them. You know how enjoyable they are and all the work you put in to get there. So just seeing those guys experience that moment, it was awesome.
How much has your time at NC State prepared you for this moment? It's time for you to take that next step. And do you feel like you're ready to take it?
Yeah, completely. And like you said earlier, you know, having guys like Peyton, Zay, Drake, I mean, they're the prime example of leaders. So I feel like growing up and through my journey behind those guys, I feel like I'm fully prepared for what's to come.
And you're one of the older members of the linebacker
Yeah.
room now.
Yeah.
How have some of the younger guys, how have you seen them progress throughout the spring?
Yeah, the young guys, Cannon, Zane, Kel Bond, those guys, Mel Bonner, all those dudes have had great springs. You know, they're starting to really get a hold of the scheme, and I think they're doing well. They're starting to fly around, play fast and physical. That's one of my biggest jobs right now, is just trying to show them the way that we play defense here at State and how, especially our group, the linebackers play, you know, hard-nosed, tough football. So.
It was a process for Peyton to become a really good communicator and not be afraid to say what he wanted to say. How has he helped you in that avenue?
Yeah, so when I was coming in, Zay was really the one who was communicating the most on the defense, you know, him and Drake. And Peyton has always been a playmaker and a dog, but he was just naturally like that. And last year was really his big year of stepping up and starting to communicate, and I was here to experience that. And just seeing him step in that role and do such a great job of it really, like, inspired me to tell myself, like, yeah, it's my turn now. I have to do the same way. If we want to be as good as we want to be, it's on me to step up and take over.